Hello everybody, this is Schmoopy909 and this is Let's Code in C. Now, for this episode, I decided to put up a little review. I greatly encourage you to pause the video now, try these questions on your own, and then replay the video and see if you came up with the same solutions. Okay? It's not going to benefit you as much as if you just watch me do it. Okay? So try to watch the previous videos. This will be testing the knowledge of variables, casting, and arithmetic operators, which is what we've gone over so far. Okay? Alright, so let's go over some of these. Now basically for this little review, or this little quiz, or whatever you want to call it, we're going to just ask what is the value after the operations are done. Let's start with int 1. Okay? Now remember, please try these on your own and then see if you get the same answers. Okay, so if you remember from the order of operations, parentheses go first. Let's bring up our little calculator so we can do this. So we know parentheses go first. We're going to do 5 plus 8, which should give us 13. And then the multiplier and the divider have equal precedence, so it's going to go from left to right from there. Okay. And then the minus 10 has the lowest precedence, so that will be done first. And the answer should be 16. Let's go over the second one. Now we know that this one's very tricky actually. We know that the multiplier and the divider have equal precedence, so that it will go from left to right. Okay, so do 4 times 3, which should be 12. But look here, we have a divide by 50. Okay, but notice what's on the left hand side is an integer. So if we take 12 and divide it by 50, we get 0.24, but remember, integers do not hold the decimal places here. It will be sliced off, as we call it, so this will just be equal to 0. Now, here's kind of like the same thing, this double. This is also a very tricky question, because look what we have here. A 10, which is an integer, and 11, which is an integer. And remember, when you're dividing integers, it does not hold the decimal place. I cannot stress this enough. We'll get 0.9999, but since these two are integers, it's going to give you back an integer, so this will just be 0. So double 1 will be 0.000. Now here's the same question here, but doing it the correct way as someone would intend it to be. I should change this to double 2. Now look here, we cast the 10 to a double. Okay, and what this will do is it'll say the 10 is a double, and when you do arithmetic operators, the left hand side has to equal the right hand side, like we explained earlier. So it'll implicitly cast the 11 into a double, and then you'll get double and double, which will give you back a double, which will give you the correct answer, which is this right here, this whole thing. So that should be the answer for double 2. Let's go over integer 3. Okay, now here we're using the modulus operator, so let's do the modulus has the equal precedence with the division, so it'll be 10 divided by 5, which is 2, and then mod 2, which is 0. And then this is also a tricky one. 5 mod 10, if we do the division, 5 divided by 10 is 0 with remainder 0. Remainder 5. So it'll be 5 divided by 10, which is 0, and then you'll have the 5 left over. So int 4 should be equal to 5. Alright, that's it for this episode. This is Schmoopy909. Thanks for listening.